in darkness, I shall be light. In times of doubt, I shall keep faith. In throes of rage, I shall hone my craft. In vengeance, I shall have no mercy. In the midst of battle, I shall have no fear. In the face of death, I shall have no remorse.
Welcome to the first Dawn of War 3 tutorial. This first tutorial will teach the basic gameplay mechanics you need to know in order to play Dawn of War 3, such as basic combat and base and army building. For the purpose of this tutorial, you will be playing as Space Marines. Move the game camera towards your stronghold. The Space Marines start with the Stronghold as their headquarters building. The Stronghold is used to deploy builder units and basic combat units. We will begin by setting a rally point from your Stronghold onto the battlefield. Set a rally point at the indicated position. Good work. The rally point has been set. When you deploy units from your Stronghold, they will immediately move to the rally point. Next, we will build your forces, starting with a Tactical Marine Squad. Deploy a Tactical Marine Squad from your Stronghold.
Preparing
Tactical Marines are a ranged infantry unit that serves as the Space Marines' basic line unit.
Tactical Marine Squad
Your Tactical Marine Squad is deployed. In order to build other kinds of units, you will need to construct additional kinds of base buildings. Base buildings are constructed by builder units. The Space Marine builder unit is the Servitor. Deploy a Servitor from your Stronghold. Deploy a Servitor from your Stronghold. The Servitor is weak in combat, but is able to construct additional base buildings. These buildings can be used to deploy new kinds of units.
Servitor deployed.
Servitor. To build a new base building, select your Servitor and move it to the indicated build location.
This one would comply. Relocation in progress.
Move your Servitor to the build location. Construct a barracks at the indicated build location.
Barracks acknowledged. Fabric destination.
Construct a barracks. Your barracks is complete. You can use it to deploy new kinds of units. Like your Stronghold, you can also set a rally point by selecting your barracks and then issuing a right-click on the battlefield. We will now deploy Assault Marines from your new barracks. Deploy 2 Assault Marine squads from your barracks. Units that are in progress are added to your build queue at the bottom of the screen. When a unit is finished, the next unit in the build queue will become in progress. This allows you to queue up several units for deployment at once. Your first Assault Marine squad is finished. Unlike Tactical Marines, Assault Marines specialize in melee combat instead of ranged combat. They are equipped with jump packs and cost more resources to deploy. All of your Assault Marine squads are deployed. You are ready to take your forces into battle. You can select multiple units at once by box selecting a group of units. Click and drag to box select all of your units at once.
Your faith in us will be rewarded tenfold.
To more easily manage your units, you can assign your selected units into control groups. Assign your tactical and assault marines to a control group.
Yes, sir. We are ready for war.
To help you better manage different kinds of units, they can be put in multiple control groups at once.
To oblige.
There is enemy activity behind the fog of war. They will appear once your units are close enough to see them. Find the enemy behind the fog of war and eliminate them.
We are ready for Mars as you would have it. Tactic, make him bound to Mark's location. Ready. Give me your orders and witness excellence. Moving.
Find the enemy behind the fog of war and eliminate them. Right-click on the enemy to attack.
Into battle! Tactical squad attacking! Tactical squad, go ahead! At your drive them to ruin, brothers! Enemy asset broken! I follow thee! Space relocation! Understood!
There is a health pickup ahead. You can restore a squad's health by moving it over to a pickup. There are more enemies ahead. This time, we will move your units with the attack move command. Units using attack move will move to the specified location and automatically stop to attack enemies encountered along the way. Issue an attack move command to move your units.
Doing it now!
Destroy the enemy.
To me with forging ahead! Tactical Marine Command, understood. Yes, sir. Moving now! Tactical squad, on it! Go ahead, command! Speak and see glory done! Enemy down!
Attack move is more safe, efficient, and effective than using the right-click move. Right-click move is for positioning units within combat or for escaping combat. Learning which move command is appropriate to the situation at hand will make you a better commander. The enemy is trying to gain a tactical advantage by capturing that heavy cover. Capturing heavy cover activates a shield that protects the units inside from ranged damage. Your ranged units cannot enter heavy cover that has been captured by the enemy. Only units with the counter cover property, such as assault marines, can enter captured heavy cover and fight enemy units inside. Since the heavy cover is located on higher ground, your squads cannot reach it on foot. Use your assault marines' jump ability to leap them into the heavy cover. It is also possible to destroy heavy cover with ranged damage. Destroy the enemy.
Yes, command. As you would have it. Move ready. Acknowledge. Purpose will declare. You cannot escape us on foot. Ready, Space Marines ready.
For the purposes of this tutorial, you have been granted an additional squad. This squad has suffered a casualty and is no longer at full strength. We will reinforce this squad back up to full strength. Move this damaged unit to your stronghold or barracks to begin reinforcement. It costs resources to reinforce a squad, but it is always cheaper than purchasing a new squad.
Your faith in us will be rewarded tenfold. Tactical squad. Yes, it is my duty to oblige.
Move this squad to a base building for reinforcement.
Jump jets engaged! We'll brave this terrain. Assault squad ready.
To see if your unit is within reinforcement range, simply select the building and view the rotating reinforcement reticule on the ground. The squad's reinforcement will pause if it moves away from the reinforcement structure. Reinforcement will resume once the squad moves back into range of the reinforcement structure. Move this squad to a base building for reinforcement.
Point me with purpose, my lord.
The squad has been reinforced. A fully reinforced squad is always stronger than one who has taken casualties. The enemy is preparing to mount an attack on your base. We will deploy 2 scout sniper squads to bolster your defenses. Deploy 2 scout sniper squads from your barracks. Scout snipers have a larger line of sight and firing range than other Space Marine line units. You can use scout snipers to see and attack enemies that are much further away.
Sniper scout.
Your first squad of scout snipers has been deployed. Deploy 1 more scout sniper squad from your barracks. They are weak against melee attackers, so keep them stationed behind your other units. Your scout snipers are ready for combat. The enemy is marching towards your stronghold. Position your units to intercept the enemy attack.
We are moving.
Are undertaking the order now.
Your wing. Yes, sir. Tactical Marines
You
ready.
are loud and clear. A smart tactic.
We have assault Marines. Your armor shattered. On the move.
Another wave of enemies are approaching your stronghold. Kill the enemy.
Ready, very good. Point me with purpose, my lord. Give me, it is my duty to oblige. We'll brave this terrain. Go on. Understood. They will fall. Ready. Awaiting orders. Go ahead, command. Enemy camp ready to
Well done. This completes your first set of lessons on Dawn of War 3. You are ready to proceed to the next tutorial. Welcome to the second Dawn of War 3 tutorial. This tutorial will cover elite units, resource capture, line unit upgrades, and advanced combat. We will begin by calling in an elite unit, Gabriel Angelos. Elite units are stronger than line units and possess powerful abilities. They are not deployed from base structures, but are equipped before a match and unlocked in battle by spending elite points. Deploy elite unit Gabriel Angelos to the battlefield.
Our elite battle brothers are ready to deploy at...
Gabriel is a powerful melee unit with crowd control abilities. He will accompany your line units and give them a decisive advantage. Gabriel Angelos is deployed and ready for combat. Take Gabriel and your line units to locate a nearby resource point. Resource points will boost your income and allow you to further build your army. The foe is in heavy cover. Kill the enemies blocking the path to get to the resource point.
Hostiles killed!
The enemy is now out of your way. Press further to the resource point.
Holds glory! Make way!
There's the resource point. Move your units inside the resource point's capture radius in order to capture the point. Your units must remain within the capture radius until the capture timer is full in order to own the resource point. The point is yours. You cannot gain resources from a point until you upgrade it with an add-on. Purchase the Requisition add-on by clicking the Requisition add-on button over the resource point. The Requisition generator boosts the amount of requisition you gain from a point. Requisition is the resource used for purchasing vehicle upgrades and infantry units. A power generator is the second type of resource add-on that you can construct. Power is the resource used to construct infantry upgrades and vehicle units. Most upgrades and unit purchases require a little of both of these resources. Purchase the Requisition add-on by clicking the Requisition add-on button over the resource point. The Requisition generator is finished. You will now gain requisition from this resource point. Let us further increase the requisition we are getting from this add-on by purchasing the point's resource upgrade. Left-click the resource upgrade icon above the point. When your point is done upgrading, the amount of resources it generates will be increased.
We've completed...
Enemies are on their way to attack your resource point. Move Gabriel to the entry point to guard the area.
Chapter Master setting out. You have... I understand.
Kill the enemy.
Taking damage! None can stop me! Be gone! We will send you to your grave! Target purged! Reporting...
Gabriel has sustained damage to his health. Base buildings have an ability called Healing Aura that heals elites. Out-of-combat elites that stand next to a base building will have their health restored. Move Gabriel next to your base building to heal him.
Cover, seize and hold.
Move Move Gabriel next to your base building to heal him.
Ready.
Chapter Command fights with you.
Gabriel has been healed and is ready to return to the battle. We must now take the fight to the enemy. We will use scout squads to track down the enemy. Deploy 2 scout squads from the barracks. Scouts are stealth units with a large line of sight. Stealth units can only be sighted by enemy detector units. You have your first squad of scouts. Deploy 1 more. All builder units, such as the Servitor, have the ability to detect stealth units. Your scout squads are ready. Before we take your infantry into battle, we will upgrade their attack strength at the Arsenal building. The Arsenal is the Space Marines' upgrade structure. Use your Servitor to construct the Arsenal. You can locate your Servitor by double-clicking the Servitor's portrait in your unit queue.
Preparing arsenal construction.
Go ahead, Command.
With the arsenal finished, you can now purchase upgrades for your line units. New abilities for some line units can also be purchased from an upgrade structure. With an upgrade structure, you can purchase health and damage upgrades for your line units. Purchase the infantry damage upgrade from the arsenal. The infantry damage upgrade boosts the damage of basic infantry units. Building an arsenal also gives your tactical marine squads the ability to upgrade themselves with powerful late-game weaponry. We will now upgrade a tactical marine squad with the plasma gun upgrade. Select a tactical marine squad and left-click the plasma gun upgrade.
Switching to
Plasma guns are powerful ranged weapons that fire more rapidly while stationary. If they sustain fire too long while stationary, their guns will overheat and have to cool before resuming fire. Now that your army is upgraded, use it to investigate the hostile area outside of your base.
I understand.
Disappear into the
Remember to use your scout squad's stealth capabilities to scout ahead.
target to see it fall. It shall be done as you like it.
And it shall be
Prepare
done.
for the Emperor.
Chapter will carry out
I
this
hear
plan.
we've our marching orders.
There are enemies ahead. However, there is a patch of stealth cover you can use to hide your units. Units inside stealth cover are hidden from view from enemy units outside of it. This allows your units to scout what lies behind stealth cover without revealing themselves to enemies on the other side. Enemy units can gain sight of your units only if they enter the stealth cover with your units. Use stealth cover to ambush your enemies.
Go ahead, Command.
The Emperor lights our way.
Scout Marines underway.
Angelos here. I need you. Make... Ah!
tactical squad. Repositioning!
Have a target very good, my lord.
Enemy target neutralized!
The area ahead is treacherous. Use your scouts to scout out any hostile enemies ahead. Do not let your scouts become detected.
Only if it wins us.
There may be enemies inside that stealth cover. Use your camouflaged scouts to safely scout any enemies in the stealth cover. Kill the enemies you find.
Orders clear. Setting out now.
Kill the enemies you find in the stealth cover.
Serve the challenge.
Our enemies await!
I hear you. What's the order?
There is an enemy force up ahead. Scout out the enemy force on the upper platform. The enemy has captured the next resource point and built a listening post to protect it. A listening post is a structure with a ranged weapon that also protects resource add-ons from damage. Before you can destroy enemy add-ons or capture an enemy point, you must first destroy the listening post that protects it. Once the listening post is gone, you can destroy the enemy add-ons and take the point for yourself. Destroy the listening post.
I will! Your master sent you to die!
Ready to act!
This is get moving! This day holds glory! Back, scum! No escape! None can stop me! I will not! I agree!
Destroy the listening post. The listening post is destroyed, and the resource point is now vulnerable to capture. Capture the resource point. Well done. This completes your second Dawn of War 3 tutorial. You are ready to proceed to the last tutorial, which centers around Dawn of War 3 multiplayer.